Is Pat Ngongba poised for a breakout season at Duke? Sometimes, the untapped potential of an athlete becomes the hottest topic in college basketball, and right now, all eyes are on Pat Ngongba. The buzz is building. Is this his moment to take center stage and turn heads among NBA scouts? Something is brewing in Durham, and fans are eager to find out if Ngongba is ready to run with it. But here's where opinions start to clash. NBA draft analyst Jordan Monaco recently profiled 3 players who could dramatically climb this year's draft boards, including Kentucky's Mohamed Diabate, Michigan's Ade Mara, and most intriguingly for Duke fans, Pat Ngongba. Monaco's analysis shines a spotlight on why Ngongba's journey is anything but ordinary. Ngongba's story isn't your typical high school athlete's road. Coming into Duke, he was already hampered by a lingering foot injury that dated back to his prep days. Many predicted he'd simply sit the year out and redshirt to heal, something Duke's medical staff and fan base quietly prepared for. And this is the part most people miss. While some big men enter college needing to bulk up, Ngongba faced a different battle. In high school, he was on the heavier side, a far cry from ultra-lean, raw prospects like Kamen Maluich. For Ngongba, the challenge was to trim down, build muscle, and improve his conditioning, which he did through sheer determination. When Duke finally called his number, Ngongba delivered in meaningful minutes. His impact was tangible. According to Monaco, across a per 40 minutes average last season, Ngongba posted an impressive stat line: 14.7 points, 10.1 rebounds, 2.9 assists, 1.4 steals, and 2 blocks. Digging deeper, his advanced metrics stand out even more. He produced a 12.1% offensive rebounding rate, 12.6% assist rate, 2.1% steal rate, and a 5.6% block rate. Most notably, he finished with a 10.5 box plus minus, the highest among all Division I freshmen who played between 20% and 40% of their team's total minutes. These numbers don't just happen by accident. They signal legitimate two-way potential. Things are set to look very different for Duke this season. Last year, much was made of Maluach's freakish length and untapped upside, made all the more interesting by the fact that he didn't even pick up a basketball until age 13. But Ngongba's background could not be more different. Basketball is entwined in his family DNA. He was quite literally born into the game, with a father who played at George Washington University and continued professionally overseas. His mother, also a GW alum, has built a career on the sidelines as a coach. Add in 2 maternal uncles who played college basketball at Marquette and George Mason, and it's clear Pat has been steeped in the game since day one. This heritage recalls basketball legacies like the Hurleys, the Dunleavys, the Flags, and the Nupples, all of whom grew up surrounded by basketball wisdom and competition. For Ngongba, this foundation has prepared him well for the demands of college play and perhaps beyond. We saw flashes of brilliance from Ngongba last season, enough to feel confident about his ability to take a big leap forward. However, there are still pressing questions. Can he shoulder a heavier workload without risking further injury? Will his body hold up over the grind of a full season? Here's the controversial point. Some scouts think his potential is limited unless he proves he can stay healthy and maintain his productivity across starter-level minutes. If he does manage to stay on the floor and build on last year's momentum, don't be surprised if Ngongba catapults himself into serious NBA draft contention. But what do you think? Is Pat Ngongba truly ready for the spotlight, or will injuries continue to hold him back? Does family pedigree guarantee success? Or are raw, late-blooming talents like Maluach the real hidden gems? Let's hear your take in the comments. Agree or disagree? This debate is just heating up.